Hello, my stamping friends. It is Tammy with Stamp and Scrap with Tammy with a video for you to show off a simple, successful stamping project. This video is also and actually primarily for my Cafe Crafter group of stampers. This is our December 2021 meeting make and take. So I'm going to show off some really cool projects with you using all new January to June mini catalog products, as well as some free celebration items that they are getting the opportunity to stamp with before anybody else. So first off, what are you seeing on the screen? My little crumpled up, I need to print off a new one of these. But this is a ruler template. It's a PDF printable that I send out to anyone that is new to subscribing to my email list. So if you're not already on the Stamp and Scrap Tammy email list, be sure to get yourself there. My Cafe Crafters, this is in your monthly email that goes out every month, so you can print it off anytime. As well as, you know, there's pictures and everything of the cards that I'm going to share with you today. But I thought I'd share with them live, or not live, but in a video for you to see as well. So let me just bring them in for you. So the other day, I posted on the Stamp and Scrap Tammy Facebook page a question, and I asked you what you thought I was creating with a layout. I didn't have them finished. I believe I just had the backgrounds and that's it. Now we had some wonderful guests, so I will still be sending out these cards to some lucky winners. To 4 different people will each get one of my cards. But what I was working on, nobody got it actually the perfect guess. Yes, it's new catalog product. Yes, it's celebration things. But 2 things it is. It was my team meeting make and takes for the month, and a simple, successful stamping project. So a project that you can recreate using any designer series paper, same layout, changing up the paper, changing out the stamps, and that's all you got to do. So let's go ahead and bring them in. Now first, I'm just going to share with you this one because it's pre-order, so I can only get so much of it, and I had to make up 30 make and take packets, so I didn't have enough of this paper to make up an additional one for the video. But all the rest of the cards are exactly the same, so you can't go wrong. And this is using the Friendly Hello stamp set. The nice thing about this one is it's free with a $100 order right now for all demonstrators. So if you want to get this early before anyone else can, you can sign up to be a demonstrator, and then on your first order, you can put this in there. Now, if you're already part of my Cafe Crafter group, of course, you can place a pre-order right now and pick this for your free item. You get the stamp set and a package of designer series paper. There's beautiful patterns. I won't go through all of them right now, but just a gorgeous stamp set. So let's go with the next one. This is a celebration paper. I wish I would have written the names down, but I didn't. So this paper is beautiful. It is also my, let me see here. We had a whole bunch of new people join our Cafe Crafter group last month. So if you were one of them and it was your first time joining our Cafe Crafter group, you're going to get a fun little envelope like this. I'm sneaking in there a little make and take packet for you so you can see what that's all about. We've got some rewards programs that we do and a happy crafter thing where you can share in a private Facebook group your creations, and I will gift you an embellishment at the end of the month. So there's some guidelines there. In this beautiful envelope, this is one of the papers, daffodil something or other. I don't know, maybe help me out in the comments with what the name of that paper is. But just some beautiful paper in celebration that are free with a $50 order. This one is. Okay, and this is the stamp set I decided I just grabbed. The sentiment out of there, the miss you felt, fit quite nicely. But of course, you can have many other things work for that. Okay, let's pull this out. I'll tell you the measurements as we go. I've just got a piece of very vanilla cardstock. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Let's fold it in half and crease it with our bone fold. And then next I have got evening, here, maybe I should just let that in view so if you haven't seen this stamp set yet, you're getting a good look at it. I've got Evening Evergreen, and then here's that designer series paper. Now the Evening Evergreen, all of these are exactly the same. I will share in the comment section or the headline of the video what the measurements are so that you can also have success with a simple, successful stamping project. With any designer series you have, grab yourself a sentiment piece and you're all set. Okay, so this here is what we have is Evening Evergreen. We have got it 3 3/4 by 5. And then our designer series on every one of these projects is 3.5 by 3 3/4, or I'm sorry, 3 1/2. Let's do that again. 4 3/4, okay? Let's go ahead and adhere those together. Now, it was hard to adhere this side down, but I'm going to do it because I'm going to get more of this, and I'll be able to make another card with that on the front. But you can do it however you want. So if you have this packet, because you're part of the Cafe Crafter group and you are making up these cards, you make it however you want. And then when I cut all those apart, you know, for this size, I ended up with lots of scrap. So I've got a 1-inch piece by 3 1/2. I hope I'm saying that right. I'll share the exact measurements, so maybe I'm saying it wrong. But I'm just going to quickly put these together. And our team meeting actually has not happened yet. It is this afternoon. And so this is serving as me to have an extra sample too. So I only have one sample made, and it will be really handy to have two. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little adhesive here. You can do it this way, or you can just grab some Scotch tape. You see how I'm doing that? I'm just putting one strip here. I left it loose on the front side, and I will tuck this inside of here to tie the bow. Like so. And snip those edges off. And then we have the base of our card. And let's go ahead, you know what, I'm going to, I don't have the right paper snips here. Hold on. I've got all the tables set up, so now I'm going to have to remember to put this back on the table. I'm going to snip that right in half. And let's bring in a stamp. This little label is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And I've got Evening Evergreen ink on Very Vanilla. Just going to gently tap that all over and straight up, straight down. And I'll put it back in place so it's ready for my ladies tonight. Then what I'll do is put a little adhesive here and here, and this is going to make my second layer here. It's like you have two of them. I love making my dies do this little technique with my dies. It makes it seem like I have got double the dies because I like layering things. You see, I didn't get so even there, but that's okay. You don't really notice it once it's all put together. And if you wanted to be more perfect, you could have spent a little more time than what I did. I kind of rushed through that. All right, and let's adhere that in place. So very simple. Now, of course, you could add more embellishment to this if you wanted to, but you certainly do not have to. We've got envelopes included for everybody. Now look at this paper. I've got to look at the actual name of this. Okay, so here is the package. I'm not going to open it, but it is called Sunshine Rainbows, also a celebration paper, free with a $50 order. It coordinates with a stamp set and dies, Rainbow of Happiness. So you could purchase this and then get that paper for free. Beautiful, fun, bright, cheerful designer series paper. And I think there's like 4 of each one of the sheets. Coordinates with Bermuda Bay, Pool Party. Looks like we've got some maybe Mango Melody. All right, and look at this. So I have got a bunch of layers going on here. Let's put that one last. So what we're going to start with is this Bermuda Bay. I'm going to adhere this. Let's see if I can say this right now. My measurements, designer series, 3 1/2, 4 3/4, and then a 1/4 inch up on that. So then on our Bermuda Bay here, 3 3/4. Am I saying this right? I am, by 5. And then up from there, we've got 4 by 5 1/4. So very simple measurements as well. And then I got that little strip again, that 1-inch strip by 3 1/2. It's just the flip side of some of the designer series paper. And for this one, I did get the white crinkle cut ribbon from our annual catalog. I didn't look if now that I haven't gotten my entire pre-order. The stuff that I'm using here is one I was able to get from our on-stage pre-order from back in mid-November. I ordered last week from the entire catalog. So I haven't really taken a closer look to see if maybe there's a ribbon in that. Oh, I got to move this just a little bit. Looks like it needs, look, that's going to forgive me there. See, I should have checked it before I adhered it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got it a little tight. That's all right. And so what I'm going to do now is, so maybe don't do it quite that tight. All right, and let's go ahead and tuck another one under here. And I just snipped a bunch of these, probably about 5.5 inches or so. I gave myself enough room so that I would be able to tie a little knot there. It's like a little no tie, bow tying, I don't know. Simple bow tying is what I'd call that. All right, and I've just got this, a circle die, and then this is from the Hippo Happiness dies. I love that little shape. Bermuda Bay ink, and I've got the sentiment from the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set. So the cool thing about this for our Cafe Crafter group, you're going to have a little sample to either just send. So if you're a hobby demo and you're not going to be doing any classes, you've just got some really cute cards and a little sampling of some new product to send out before other people can even get their hands on it. And if you're a demonstrator in our group that likes to do some events and things, now you have got some fun samples as well to show your friends. And if you're a customer watching this, I'm hoping I am giving you some great ideas. Maybe you'd like to join our Cafe Crafter group. We would love to have you, whether you join now in December so you can order this stuff early, or if you wait until January, I believe there is a free stamp set offer that will be happening in January. But it's always a great time, free shipping on that starter kit. So if you're a Cafe Crafter and you have somebody that would like to join you in this venture, always a great deal. Free shipping, pay what, $99, you get to pick $125 for free. So always a great time to be part of our group. We've got giveaways. I've got a prize bin full of prizes for those that participate tonight. And looking forward to giving some stuff away. We do our meeting virtually as well, so everybody can join in. So look at how beautiful that is. And let's go with our last but not least one that we're going to create today, because again, remember, I only had so much of this designer series paper, so I'm just showing off that one today. Now we're going with some Valentine paper. So this one, I don't have anything celebration on here, so if you want to purchase some of this stuff, get some of those papers for free, maybe some of the stamp sets, that's definitely an option. There's lots to choose from. I'm not going to share it all with you today. We're going to keep some stuff a little bit of a surprise. All right, so see, I do have a different pattern. A lot of the patterns in this Valentine paper from the January to June mini coordinate really well together, so you can make multiples of a card without, you don't have to have that exact sheet in order to make the same look. That's the nice thing about a simple, successful card, is you can mix and match pretty much any patterns you want to, just by changing out your background color. And what color should we use here? I think on this card I'm going to use, there's a new red ribbon. I want to look at what the name of that is to share with you. It's really a nice ribbon. I mean, you think, oh, I already have a red ribbon, until you use this one. This is just a real red. And so this is in the new catalog. And let's go ahead and snip that here. I used all of it that I had cut already for the packets. And I'm going to flip that around. Again, Scotch tape, or just put your stamp and seal on there. Now this time around, I'm going to be a little bit smarter about it. I'm going to check and make from the front side and make sure I'm in a good position, and I am. And then let's go ahead and adhere that. So you can see how easy these cards are to put together. I'm excited to try it when I get all of the rest of the designer series papers from the January to June mini. And I'm doing the same exact look. So you see I have two using the Stitch So Sweetly die, two using the Hippo Happiness, which is the circle. It seemed to work out well. The sentiments happen to work from both of these sets. So let's bring in the stamp set. from that. So the Valentine's stamp set is called Sweet Conversations. There's definitely more to that. There's die cuts. I did make a couple really cute cards with that for a card swap. Of course, I didn't have time to make an extra one, so I had to send off everything I made. And so I will be working on making up an additional sample to share with you coming up. But very cute stuff coming up in the next catalog. There is still many, many cute things going on in our current catalogs though as well. Last chance list, clearance rack, refresh, our annual catalog. Can't go wrong to go back to that if you're looking for some fun projects to create. All right, and I'm going to set my foam mat aside. And let's put a little adhesive on there. See, now normally you'd maybe say that your label goes like this. Just to give it a different look, I just tilted it a little bit. And so I thought that was kind of a fun use of it. I need to put a bow on there. My no tie bow tying here. It's just a little knot, tuck it underneath. So 3 times I showed you how to do that. I hope it is sunk in. Just the easiest way you can ever tie a bow, I'd say. And we'll snip the ends off a little bit. And now let's adhere this with some dimensionals. And then I'll move my other clutter out of view and bring these all back in to give you a nice good look at them. If you have any questions about these, especially Cafe Crafters, as you're creating them, please let me know. You certainly can share your finished cards in our private Facebook group as well. If you are not in our Cafe Crafter group and you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching the replay, you're thinking, gosh, I kind of want to be part of that group. Again, we'd love to have you. Consider this your invite. You are invited to join our Cafe Crafter group. We do monthly make and takes where it's not always cards, but typically it is. It's 4, sometimes even 6 cards. And it's just $5 to get a make and take packet from me. I mail them. If you're local to me, you can come to our meeting live. You can pick them up at my house. But most importantly, everybody is welcome to join us in our fun venture. We do monthly card swaps, creative challenges. We have a share and show where it's just anything you've been working on. We do all kinds of things in our Cafe Crafter group, and we would love to have you be part of it. And those of you that already are, I hope that you love this month's cards. If you got the make and take packet, if you didn't, feel free, copy these ideas. That is exactly what they're here for a simple, successful stamping card. I will for sure be sharing more of this layout with you as soon as I get the rest of my Designer Series papers in from the January to June mini. Alrighty, everybody, have a wonderful day. Again, reach out if you have any questions. Otherwise, we will be talking to you all real soon. See you later. Bye-bye.